Imagine being just 17 years old and leading an entire army into battle. Imagine changing the fate of a nation while claiming to hear mysterious voices from heaven. This is the incredible story of Joan of Arc, a young peasant girl who became one of history's greatest heroes. But who was Joan of Arc? A saint? A warrior? Or one of history's greatest mysteries? Today, we uncover the hidden story of the teenage girl who changed France forever. Joan of Arc was born around the year 1412 in a small village called Domremy in northeastern France. She came from a simple farming family and spent her childhood helping her parents in the fields. At that time, France was suffering through a long and devastating conflict known as the 100 Years' War. Large parts of France were controlled by England, and many believed that France was close to collapse. No one could have imagined that a young peasant girl would soon become the nation's greatest hope. When Joan was around 13 years old, she claimed to experience something extraordinary. She said she began hearing voices. According to Joan, these voices belonged to saints and angels sent by God. The voices told her that she had a special mission. She was chosen to save France and help place the rightful king on the French throne. Many people found her claims unbelievable, but Joan remained determined. She believed completely in her mission. At the age of 16, Joan left her village and traveled to meet Charles, the uncrowned heir to the French throne. After a difficult journey, Joan finally arrived at the royal court. Legend says that Charles decided to test Joan. He disguised himself among his nobles. However, Joan immediately recognized him. This event shocked many people at court. Soon, church officials questioned Joan about her visions. After careful examination, she was allowed to accompany the French army. In 1429, Joan joined French forces during the siege of Orleans. The city had been surrounded by English troops for months. Many believed it could not be saved, but Joan inspired the soldiers with her courage and determination. Carrying her famous white banner, she led troops into battle. Against all expectations, the French achieved a remarkable victory. The lifting of the siege transformed Joan into a national hero. Her victories inspired hope throughout France. After several successful campaigns, Joan encouraged Charles to travel to the city of Reims. This was traditionally where French kings were crowned. Despite the dangers, the journey succeeded. On July 17, 1429, Charles was crowned King Charles VII. Joan stood proudly beside him during the ceremony. Her mission, as she believed, had been fulfilled. France now had its king. However, Joan's story was far from over. In 1430, while defending the town of Compiègne, Joan was captured by enemy forces. She was eventually handed over to the English. Joan was placed on trial. The trial focused on her claims of hearing heavenly voices. She was accused of heresy and other religious crimes. Despite intense questioning, Joan remained brave. Even under enormous pressure, she refused to deny her visions. In May 1431, Joan of Arc was found guilty. She was sentenced to death. At just 19 years old, Joan was executed in the city of Rouen. Her death shocked many people across France. But Joan's story did not end there. 25 years later, a new investigation declared that her trial had been unfair. She was officially declared innocent. Centuries later, in 1920, Joan of Arc was recognized as a saint by the Catholic Church. More than 600 years after her death, Joan of Arc remains one of history's most fascinating figures. How did an ordinary teenage girl inspire an entire nation? Were her mysterious voices divine messages? Or is there another explanation? Historians still debate these questions today. What is certain is that Joan's courage changed history forever. She remains a symbol of bravery, faith, and determination around the world. Joan of Arc's incredible journey from peasant girl to national hero continues to inspire millions. Her story reminds us that even the most unlikely person can change the course of history. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more hidden history stories on True Hidden History.